has been delayed at its departure point and will be at least 2 hours late. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Are you serious? It took us over an hour to get here, 2 hours going through security and getting our tickets, and now we have to wait another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's beautiful here, but we're inside this overcrowded airport all day because the plane is stuck in bad weather.
This is the last time we ever do this. When we get back, we're going to Ocala Aviation and getting our pilot's license.
Yeah, we've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
Hey there, Congresswoman Kat Kamak here, your conservative voice in our nation's capital. Tax filing season is underway, and while the IRS works through its millions of backlog cases from prior years, our office is here to help you navigate the IRS. From delayed tax returns, missing stimulus payments, and so much more, you can reach out to our team at camac.house.gov for help. I'm Kat Kamak, and it is my honor to serve you.
This ad is paid for by official funds authorized by the U.S. House of Representatives.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY only $4.99. Plus DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
The Golden Spoon Diner and Seafood Restaurant, a true New York-style diner in Ocala. Try our breakfast special of 2 eggs served with home fries or hash browns and toast for just $4.49. We have an all-you-can-eat catfish special daily for $14.99, and Thursday through Sunday we have prime rib. Happy hour for food starts at 2 p.m. The Golden Spoon Diner and Seafood Restaurant is located at 5400 Southwest College Road in the Heathbrook Commons Plaza. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. We will see you soon.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. I'm your host, Tom Schmitz, coming to you from the studios of WOCA Radio, located just off the runway at the Ocala International Airport in the Brick City Beautiful, Ocala, Florida. I will tell you that I'm very thankful for all the listeners out there who have taken to when you listen to the airwaves and you hear some of our sponsors, you have taken the choice of going and actually, giving some of our sponsors your time and your effort. You patronize their establishments and patronize, however that word is. And it shows. One of our sponsors, Go Green CBD, actually sent me a video of some people that have come in the store that said that they came in the store because they heard it on WOCA radio. So thanks to all the loyal listeners who are actually going out and putting your money into the coffers of the businesses that support this radio channel, this radio station, and this show and other shows that we have on here. So I want to just thank you for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. And, it's good when partners send you videos or recordings of people that have said they are going and spending their money at those establishments because they heard about it on the radio. So thanks for doing that. Now that the pandemic's not over, but it's, because COVID's going to be here forever. But now that the people have returned back to work and some normalcy is back in life, the job force has changed dramatically, though, in the 2 years. And I'm not talking about people who didn't go back in the food service industry or the hospitality industry, because that is well documented that industry was stricken hard by this pandemic and has not recovered fully because people have found other alternatives. But that doesn't mean that that the workforce hadn't increased. When you look at 2017 numbers and compare them to this year's numbers, Marion County's created, there's 10,000 more jobs that have been created in 5 years here in Marion County. So that's keeping pace with the national average. That Marion County's created about 10,000 new jobs, or about 2,000 new jobs a year. And what happened is when the pandemic hit, laid off employees started finding ways to make ends meet, because you got to have, especially in the restaurant and service industry, because you were used to that money every day, and now your restaurant and bar are all closed. You're getting no money, so you got to find a way to get money to pay your bills. Well, not only did that happen, but the dynamic of how people wanted to work changed. Because you were working from home, because unless you were an essential worker, you had to stay home. But you could still work through VPN, and you could work through your internet connections and everything. And people found that they wanted flexibility in their work week. And as they come back to work, people aren't wanting to work 5 days a week. They will work 5 days a week, but they don't want to come into the office 5 days a week. Maybe they want to work from home 1 day a week. Maybe they want to work from home 3 days a week. A lot of people want to work from home 5 days a week. You're finding a lot of homes have a parent that's staying home even though they're working from home. And now they just have one parent in the actual workforce going out to work to an office. The other parent, if working, is working from home. And that, flexibility is the key word that you hear now in business that workers want. They want the flexibility to make schedules that fit their lives, not that fit the lives of the company. And that's a major change that happened really fast, that has big business scrambling, because now they have to adjust their business model to create that flexibility for the employees. Before the pandemic, here's the schedule, either show up or we find somebody else. After the pandemic, I don't want to show up. I want to work from home. What do you fire me, find somebody that will come in and work 5 days a week. Well, they're not finding people that want to come in and work 5 days a week at a lot of jobs. So companies are having to, even right here in Marion County, companies are having to learn to readjust their business model to allow flexibility. Because workers are demanding it. And it's one of the few times that I remember labor-wise where, of course companies have strikes and, an employee will go out against this company or something. But this is across the entire labor force, these changes. And for the first time in my lifetime that I can remember, the employees, more than the employers, have the control over the lifestyle of work. And that's very different than it was just 3 years ago. But the one thing that the pandemic showed is that you can work effectively without having to go in the office every day. Now, yes, there are still some jobs that you need to be present just because they require you to be there to perform them. But with the advancements in technology, the advancements in computers, the advancement in connectivity to the web, it's not difficult for a lot of people in the workforce to work from home, to not go into that brick and mortar office every day of the week. And they don't want to. They've made that clear. I want to work this way, or I don't. A lot of families have figured out ways to only make it a one person workforce in the family. There are parents that stay home and don't work at all. But the ones that are working from home, as soon as the job says you can't do that anymore, you got to come in, a lot of them are going, well, I don't need the job anymore. That's one of the results of this pandemic is people have learned that they don't have to be in a brick and mortar office to work. And they're requiring their employers to change their business models to adhere to that. Is that good for business or is that bad for business? Well, I think we'll have to see over time. But it looks like and it's all because technology has allowed this. You don't have to be in the office to have that meeting anymore. You can Zoom a meeting. You can have all the particulars you need. You can have your whiteboard in the background and everything, and you can Zoom into your meeting without having to be actually in attendance at the meeting. You can if you'd like. You just got here.
Hi, my love.
Hi, how are you? So you own a small business.
Well,
but you own a small business where attendance is a must.
I have also worked in the corporate world.
You have.
And I've talked to a lot of my friends that are obviously still at Cardinal Health, was my last employer. And they have actually found that they are more productive, particularly in corporate, because you have meeting after meeting after meeting. And they're like, we've found that we've saved so much time not having to walk from one room to another. Mm-hmm. And actually just immediately being able to go into the next, Zoom call. And I believe I think the trend will be, you won't find these massive corporate complexes anymore, that they will be more smaller and intimate.
Well, think about the money you save by not building that massive corporate, by
sure.
not having to pay the lights and the air to keep that massive corporate.
And it's not only that, you're improving your... I had the option once I was, when I was an operations manager to work from home. And it's really improving your work-life balance because, you have that 5-10 minutes where you might be, walking to the break room or something for coffee that you can change your laundry around while you're working from home. And there's things like that, and then you save money on gas. And then you ultimately reduce emissions if we want to, look at the green side of it.
Yeah.
And not to mention how much money you save.
And it's come so quickly. It's come this became a necessity because of the shutdown.
Right.
And people working from home. But people, 3 years ago, this would have been unheard of 3 years ago.
Well, no, because, like I said, my company
Some people were working at home.
Right.
But across the board in labor, this was unheard of.
Yes. Well, I mean, and there's still jobs that you can't do it. Like, you can't be a firefighter and work from home.
But across the board, there's a lot more jobs that are being performed from at home than there were 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, and literally my nephew, Nolan, just got a job up in Chicago at a finance company. I think he's stepped foot in their corporate office 1 or 2 times.
Right.
Everything has been via computer and Zoom.
We got to take a break. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source. The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Are you or your loved one being released from a hospital and wondering how you'll manage? Inform your physician that you want to go to Palm Garden of Ocala at 2700 Southwest 34th Street for your rehabilitation. Palm Garden provides pain management, post-discharge follow-up, diabetic care, psychosocial support, and so much more. Plus, they even offer outpatient rehab. This award-winning care facility has a team of licensed professionals dedicated to enhancing your independence. Call 352-854-6262 today.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Shipped.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Hey there, Congresswoman Kat Kamak here, your conservative voice in our nation's capital. I'm so proud to be an advocate for the over 65,000 veterans here in North Central Florida. The new Ocala VA clinic is now open, providing important primary care and specialty services. If you're a veteran in the Ocala area, thank you for your service. Feel free to get in touch with our team by visiting us online at camac.house.gov. I'm Kat Kamak, and it is my honor to serve you.
This ad is paid for by official funds authorized by the U.S. House of Representatives.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge, undercutting, loss proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
Blockers Furniture is having a truckload sale. Right now, you can save 20% on sofas and love seats when you mention radio. Blockers' 80,000 square foot showroom is home to the largest in-stock selection of living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, unique furniture accents, outdoor furniture, and more. That means you can take your furniture home that same day or have it delivered. Check out the Blockers Sleep Gallery, too. They carry a huge selection of mattresses, including all the name brands you love. Blockers Furniture truckload sale. 2402 Southwest College Road, Ocala, next to Hobby Lobby. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
While we may disagree a lot, we do agree Rural King's our favorite place for spring planting.
Yeah, but we've got to focus. Roses, a couple flats of impatiens, and a spade.
A shovel? I'm thinking tiller.
We do not need a tiller.
Wait, a mower. Those new zero turns are sweet.
Focus. Roses, mulch, shovel, impatiens.
Jeez, talk about impatient.
Can I help you?
Yeah, chainsaws.
Let's go.
I'm almost done mowing this section.
Ridiculous.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Monday, off the air, if you were watching on YouTube, you saw a couple guys in the studio talking with us. Nice what they did. Susan Schmitz is in the building with me. Right here, they gave us a certificate of appreciation to WOCA Radio. It says, an appreciation for your support of the car show on September 18th, 2021. Fort King Daylight Lodge, number 398, recognizes WOCA radio station as an outstanding business committed to community support. This is the Masons Lodge, so that was nice of them to bring that by.
It was very nice, yes.
Very nice for the car show back in September last year. The Fort King Daylight Lodge, number 389, gave us a outstanding business committed to community support award. Thanks, guys. We appreciate that. That was very, very, very nice, and it's a good way to start your Monday.
It's a great way to start the Monday.
So our Monday is different than it has been in recent weeks, because usually you're getting the shop. You are in the shop today getting it, we finally got everything moved out of the old shop into the new shop, but now you got to start putting things away and organizing.
Right.
But we're closed on Mondays, closed on Sundays and Mondays. It just shipped.
Right. For the retail side.
For the retail side, yeah.
We still do our pickups in the afternoons.
Right. Still do pickups and deliveries and stuff. But so how's it going over there? Are you starting to see a little daylight at the end of the tunnel?
There's a lot of organizing in the back that we have to do. So, I mean, the retail space is open. I figured out how to turn the copy machine on.
Oh.
Yeah, so we had a copy machine delivered. We had a friend of ours, Robert Hagee, who owns Ocala Copy Center, donate to the cause. He had a copy machine that was just sitting there. His business outgrew it. It was too small for his needs, and he's like, hey, I can bring this over and you can use it for, just walk in, somebody that needs a couple of copies.
So people will be able to now come in. Not only can you ship, but if you need some copies real quick or something, you can come by and get photostatic copies of whatever you need or anything, digital copies. So
right. Well, we'll see.
We're able to email stuff. We're able to send faxes for you and everything if you need them done. So
right. And
I'm to understand we're going to have a notary on property before too long.
Well, hopefully 2 notaries. You have to do your end of it too.
Right, but you're definitely going to get yours very soon. So
right, as soon as we get the money for the licensing.
Right, so it'll be a lot of offers there. I know that Yvette from CBD store. She just sent me a video of people at her store that were praising WOCA Radio.
Yeah.
But she likes just shipped.
Yeah, she likes to come in and she's like, here, because in my programming, once I enter a name and address, it saves it. And so you don't have to, unless somebody changes their address, which, by the way, the onus is on you. It's, you have to know that. It is saved, and she now just comes in and she's like, hey, will you send this to Ira? Will you send this to this person or that person? And they're already saved in there.
Like it's our own mailing list and you keep it for her.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, so she just hands it over. I pack it up for her and
this goes to Ira. This goes to Cheryl. This goes to Johnny.
Right.
Pretty good. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks with Tom and Susan.
Good morning, Tom.
Hello.
And your lovely wife.
There's Hugh.
There's Hugh. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, I got some bad news here. There's been a very terrible accident on 36th Avenue and 35th Street with several rescue squads there and fire trucks and cops, and one lane is blocked off, and I'm sure there's been injuries and stuff, but 2 cars are completely wiped out, and so it's kind of a traffic situation there right now.
Right there at the corner of 35th Avenue and 36th?
Yeah, you know all about that place. It's kind of a dangerous
yes.
This is not the first time I've seen it, but this is the worst accident I've seen there. It's really bad.
Convenience store right there on the corner,
right
near Cahadjo Park and everything. Not a good. It is a high traffic area too.
It is.
Yeah. One lane is blocked off, and it's just a mess over here. It's going to take a while to clean it up, but 2 cars are just completely destroyed. I don't know what somebody must have been going through a stop sign or something, or I don't know what happened, but it's not a good situation.
Well, thanks for that. Thanks for giving us that update, Hugh. So, folks, avoid that area at 35th and 36th, as there's a bad 2-car traffic accident. Police and fire personnel are on the scene. So, if you don't have to be in that area, don't be in that area.
Right. It's going to take quite a while to clean it up. It's really I've seen car accidents, but I don't know how these 2 cars could get that damage because the speed in there is not all that fast and everything, and then there's the stop sign. So I don't know.
The problem with that intersection is people that gun it through that intersection trying to beat the yellow light or anything. I could see some bad accidents happening there because I've seen people go through that intersection 50, 55 miles an hour trying to beat that yellow light.
Well, even that's a 1-lane road too. So
it is 1 lane.
So if somebody's turning left,
well, it's 2-lane road, 1 lane in each direction.
Well, yeah. But, yeah.
Well, anyway, it's quite a mess, and it's going to stay like that for quite a while because they're going to have to tow those cars away, and so just basically stay away from the area for a while.
Thanks for the call, Hugh.
Thanks, Hugh.
Okay, thank you. Take care, guys.
There's one of our listeners making sure that we are up to date on what's going on around town, and it's a bad traffic accident at the intersection of 35th and 36th Avenues. So stay away from that area if you don't have to be in that area. It's there's new construction going on. It's just after you pass Booster Stadium. It's the next light after you pass Booster Stadium if you're coming from Silver Springs Boulevard, or it's the last light before Booster Stadium if you're coming from 326. So that intersection has a 2-car accident, lane blockage, police and fire are on the scene. So if you don't have to be in that area, don't be in that area. That's how I go home. It's my favorite way to go home because it's the flyover.
The flyover, yeah. Well, by the time you go home, I mean, you're not going home anytime soon anyway.
No, and I got the whole another doctor's appointment. I'm about tired of doctor's appointments. About tired of them. So, but back to Just Ship. We got a few minutes left. Just a few seconds for Just Ship. But open every day now, Tuesday through Saturday.
6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m.
On Tuesday through Friday.
And then 9 to 1 on Saturday.
9 to 1 on Saturday. So,
And that's not to say if somebody goes to work earlier, they could, give me a call or a text and say, hey, can you be in at 6 tomorrow? Go ahead.
We got to take a break. We'll be back after this timeout on WOCA, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
It's a favorite time of year for those who love a...
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
President Biden will nominate Ohio's former top federal prosecutor to head the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. Steve Dettelbach served as U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Ohio for 7 years after he was nominated by his Harvard Law School classmate, then President Barack Obama. The ATF post has been vacant since the start of the Biden administration. A surprise visit by United Kingdom Prime Minister Boris Johnson in Kyiv, Ukraine, and some FaceTime with President Zelensky at a press conference.
And we will give you the support that you need, the economic support, but also, of course, the defensive military support, in which I'm proud to say that the UK helped to lead the way.
Multi-billionaire Elon Musk says thanks, but no thanks to Twitter. Mr. Musk will not be joining Twitter's board of directors. USA Radio News.
An adult elephant can weigh up to 6 tons. The average person, 150 pounds. Ever heard of carfentanil? It's a large wild animal tranquilizer. Illegal drug dealers lace heroin with it. It can kill the average human. If you or a loved one is addicted to opiates, even pain pills, don't wait until it's too late. Call the Detox and Treatment Helpline now. We care. Many of us have been where you are. We'll take you or a loved one away from the drug environment to a place you can clean out safely. Plus, we'll work with your insurance company to make sure you get the treatment you need. And with a Family Medical Leave Act, you're allowed by law to get away for help without telling your employer why. Call now to save a life. 800-707-9709. 800-707-9709. That's 800-707-9709.
Drugs continue to pour across the border in record.
It's a favorite time of year for those who love a certain type of onion. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
Farmers, produce safety inspections are here. Prepare your farm with an on-farm readiness review. The Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services and University of Florida are partnering to provide this on-site preparation service for free. Our team of produce safety experts offer individualized support to make sure your operation meets the regulatory requirements. Contact us to help prepare your farm today. Request your free visit at www.fdacs.gov/OFRR. That's www.fdacs.gov/OFRR.
If your soil could talk, what would it say? If it's healthy, it may already be saying some good things about your future. Because farmers who use soil health building systems that include no-till, cover crops, and diverse species and rotations report greater productivity, profitability, and resiliency to weather extremes. Learn more about what your soil is saying about its health and your future. Contact your local USDA Natural Resources Conservation Service office today. This message brought to you by USDA and this radio station.
One of America's favorite types of sweet onion is set to ship this month. Vidalia onions are only available for a limited time each year, so Vidalia onions hitting grocery store shelves often signals spring has sprung. The Georgia Department of Agriculture and the Vidalia Onion Committee announced April 12th as the official pack date for the 2022 Vidalia onion season. According to the Vidalia Onion Committee, these onions were discovered by accident during the Great Depression in the 1930s. The Vidalia Onion Act of 1986 granted the trademark of the name Vidalia onions and defined the growing region in South Georgia. These onions are grown from a distinctive Granex seed, then packed and sold on or after the official pack date each year. That pack date is determined each year by growing season soil and weather conditions to ensure the highest quality onions. I'm Sabrina Halverson for the Southeast AgNet.
Nobody does spring